Hey developers, welcome to Devcovery. Today, we're bringing you the hottest open source projects trending on GitHub, so you don't miss any tech developments worth your attention.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into a trending project on GitHub, CLI, the official command line tool for Google Workspace. This project consolidates access to Drive, Gmail, Calendar, and more into a single terminal interface, even including AI agent skills. It's a massive leap forward for anyone looking to automate and script their entire Google ecosystem. How can a command line tool stay perfectly synchronized with a cloud API that is constantly changing, all without needing constant updates? A project on GitHub isn't just answering this question. It's redefining how developers and even AI agents interact with one of the world's largest productivity suites. This is a story about a truly dynamic design. The project is called CLI, an unofficial but incredibly powerful tool from the Google Workspace organization on GitHub. It provides a single command line interface for all of Google Workspace, covering everything from Drive and Gmail to Calendar and Sheets. With over 28,000 stars and a recent surge of more than 900 in a single day, it has definitely captured the developer community's attention. This Rust-based tool sets out to unify a massive, sprawling ecosystem. In the past, automating Google Workspace tasks meant wrestling with a multitude of different REST APIs. Developers had to manage complex authentication for each service, parse inconsistent documentation, and write fragile scripts that would break whenever an API changed. This fragmented approach created a huge amount of overhead for developers, system administrators, and anyone trying to build automated workflows. The GWAS tool, however, takes a completely different approach. Instead of offering a fixed set of commands, it builds them dynamically at runtime. This creates a unified and self-updating interface that eliminates the need to constantly rewrite integration code. The core of this project is a clever, two-phase parsing architecture. When a user runs a command like GWS drive files list, the tool first parses only the service name, in this case, Drive. It then queries Google's Discovery service, which is a public directory of its APIs, to fetch the complete schema for the Drive API. Using that schema, it dynamically builds a dedicated command line parser in memory for all of Drive's functions and parameters. Only after that's done does it parse the rest of the user's command. Think of it like a universal remote that, instead of having thousands of pre-programmed codes, simply asks the television for its button layout and configures itself on the spot. This approach, built in Rust using the clap library, ensures the tool is never out of date. Two other technical details really stand out. First, structured exit codes, which allow scripts to reliably handle specific errors. And second, secure credential management, which encrypts tokens using AES 256 GCM and stores the key in the operating system's native keyring. So, what does this look like in the real world? The GWS tool serves a wide audience. A DevOps engineer can add a single line to a deployment script to send a completion notice to a Google chat space. A system administrator can batch manage file permissions across thousands of Google Drive documents right from their terminal. And in a very forward-looking use case, an AI developer can use GWS as a function calling tool. This allows a large language model to read emails, schedule meetings, or update spreadsheets. The tool's consistent JSON output makes it a perfect building block for this new wave of automation. Getting started is also simple. Usually just a single GWS auth setup, command. The community's reaction has been overwhelmingly positive. Developers are praising GWS for finally unifying the fragmented workspace APIs into a single, scriptable tool. But some discussions on platforms like Hacker News have raised valid points. Critics note there's room for performance optimization and question the project's long-term sustainability and governance, especially since it's an unofficial project. The overall sentiment is one of high praise, balanced with some rigorous technical scrutiny. The project's greatest strength is also its biggest risk, its total dependency on the Google Discovery service. If that service has an outage or undergoes a major structural change, the tool's core functionality would be crippled. What's more, by automatically adapting to API changes, It also automatically inherits any breaking changes from Google. A silent, upstream API modification could instantly break production scripts without any warning. And while the handcrafted helper commands add a lot of value, they also introduce a manual maintenance burden that could challenge the project's ability to scale. The Google Workspace CLI project is more than just a utility. It's an architectural statement. By treating the API schema as its source code, it delivers a command line tool that is both incredibly comprehensive and perpetually current. It's a must-watch project for anyone building automated workflows within the Google ecosystem.
That's all for today's Devcovery. We hope these GitHub trending projects spark some inspiration for your development work. You can find all the repos mentioned in the description below. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you tomorrow at the same time.